What is it? That stench. I've smelled it before.
Welcome back to Let's Play Halo 2. This level is called the Oracle. And this white armored elite in particular is called Half-Jaws. Like Sergeant Johnson, he is impervious to damage. And I'm not sure why this aquarium is here. I suppose we should start exploring this laboratory.
What happened here?
Always have bad feeling. You had bad feeling about morning food, Nipple.
Hold your tongues, or I shall bind them shut.
See? Heretic!
Ah! Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Ah! I wondered who the prophets would send to silence me. An arbiter. I'm flattered.
He's using a holodrome. He must be close. Come out so we may kill you.
Get in line.
I probably should have started slicing up those petrified bodies earlier.
Stand firm. The flood is upon us.
Oh boy. Now we're getting into this game for real.
Bad score.
These little spores are very deadly to people who don't have shields. If they try to latch onto you while you have shields, they'll just spontaneously combust, but if not, then they eat you from the inside and kill you.
Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
Okay, see you later, Half-Jaws. Oh, and now for one of the most dreaded parts of the game. So, we're fighting Sentinels again. We are also going to be fighting, Flood infected forms, which are the dead bodies of potential Flood vessels brought back to life, reanimated to attack you. Which is why I was tearing apart their corpses back in the previous room. Because the Flood were in the first Halo game, but something new about the spores is that they can infect bodies that are already lying on the ground. And I pretty much speed up this elevator sequence because it is just very boring. It is just ceaseless tedium, and there's no point in watching through it at normal speed.
Running low, is it?
No, I just thought you could use a better weapon.
This not look good.
While the sword can pretty much bring instant death among any Flood infected form, when you're around elites, it's... Well, first of all, yeah, I died like a pro. And this is when our grunt died. To be frank, I'm kind of surprised that he survived that first room we were in. But anyway, you have to be aware of getting close to enemies while you have elites on your team, because if they're getting ready to melee an enemy, which doing a melee attack on the Flood with any weapon besides a sword is a horrible idea, because it does nothing. Those elites do not hesitate to kill you if you get in the way of their melee attack.
We should have brought weapons to burn these bodies. Every one is a vessel for the Flood.
I have a sword, but that's not quite going to work on these grunts now, is it? These are some really filthy windows. Someone should get around to cleaning them. Whoa. There's really not much to comment on. Well, we did meet a new Flood form. There is another Flood form down there, which is another recurring form from the first Halo game, which is the carrier form, which holds many spores, and it explodes upon contact or upon fire to it. And our last elite died. That's a shame. The good thing about the Flood is that killing them with your sword does not drain too much of the sword ammo. Maybe, I think it's 3 every time you kill an infected form, 1 if you kill a spore with it. Then again, you really won't be killing spores with a sword. These labs have a very eerie vibe to them. I'm not necessarily sure how well camouflage works against the Flood, just because there are so many of them. That's another thing about the Flood, they just never stop coming. Like, when you start fighting the Flood, there's just no end to it. And it really doesn't help when the game forces you to stay in a room and fight them. and the boring part of the level is over.
Leader, the storm is about to hit. We cannot maintain our position.
Bring the Phantoms close to the mine. We are not leaving until the leader of these heretics.
I have no idea why these spores are spinning around like this.
Arbiter, the flood have spread throughout the station. We don't have enough troops to manage such a large infestation. Find the leader of these heretics. Kill him now!
It appears as though we have a white armored grunt on our team. That would be ultra rank, just to remind you. Ultra grunts have a lot of health. But of course they're unshielded, so one headshot means death.
Another here.
I told you we were going to be back here.
It is well hidden. Prepare yourself.
Oh no! Aw, man. Stuck with a plasma grenade. What are you doing? Buck up, soldier. You're an ultra.
For Covenant!
That's a spirit. Yeah, he's dead. I'm sorry, friend.
Heretic boss! You see? You see?
You get back here, heretic leader. Ha! I got him. Oh. The game won't let me kill him right now. That's a shame.
This will save me from the storm, but you will be consumed.
Arbiter, where is he? Stinking floodbait boxed himself in tight. We'll never break through this.
Then we shall force him out.
How?
The cable. I'm going to cut it. Get everyone back to the ships.
Warriors, return to the landing zone. The Arbiter will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
May our lords guide your hand. We shall not forget your sacrifice.
Keep your blade handy. I doubt the cable can withstand its bite.
That is one of the most reckless, random decisions that the Arbiter is probably going to make in this game. We need to get the heretic leader out of hiding, so let's just cut this entire station loose from orbit. But of course this trek up here to the elevator is a lot more tedious than it is on Legendary. I mean, it's very tedious on Legendary.
All my phantoms are in the air, Arbiter. Go ahead, cut the cable.
Yep, I'm invisible. This sword is not a beacon at all.
That's one. By the prophets, look at the station list.
I don't think I said this, but the camouflage lasts longer on the lower difficulties than on the higher difficulties. That's another reason why the trek up to the elevator is tedious.
One final cable arbiter.
We're gonna be in free fall for quite a while.
The heretic leader is on the move. Do not let him escape. We'll stay with you as long as we can.
Wait, how did other soldiers get behind that force field?
Arbiter, we're keeping pace as best we can.
Make sure not to let too many spores jump on your shields, because enough of them can be quite dangerous. You have lost that duel, sir. Am I crazy, or did I just pick up a new sword that had the same amount of ammo that the old one had? Master Chief did that move better. Now it's time to backtrack through the entirety of the previous level in the game. Sounds fun, right? Sometimes I kind of wish I had a flashlight, but what can you do? Oh, and that's why you don't let too many latch on. I try not to take up too much time fighting enemies. I try to finish the level as fast as I can. You guys want to start a fight? Only because you asked.
Turn, heretic. Arbiter, I would rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you these lies? The Oracle.
Hello, I am 343 Guilty Spark. I am the monitor of Installation 04.
Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
More questions? Splendid. I would be happy to assist you.
The elites are blind, Arbiter. But I will make them see.
Well, we've caught up with two old friends, the Heretic Leader and 343 Guilty Spark. Yeah, the holograms can hurt you, but you can't hurt them.
Curse you, Arbiter. I'll give you a moment to rest, then we begin again.
Yeah. There's really no way to differentiate the holograms from the real guy. The Heretic Leader is not all that tough on the lower difficulties. On Legendary, he is excruciatingly unbearable. But sometimes his AI can get stuck and you can get lucky with him. Kinda like that. And boss beaten. I will see you guys next time.
Unfortunate. His edification was most enjoyable.
I had no choice, Holy Oracle. This heretic imperiled the Great Journey.
Oracle, great journey. Why do you members insist on using such inaccurate verbiage?
That is the Oracle. So it is. Come, we are leaving this system.